Okay, so let's have this topic. So solving quadratic equations using quadratic formula. So we have this given quadratic equation. So first we need to check if the given equation is in standard form. So this is the standard form of a quadratic equation. So we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So since the given equation is in standard form, so therefore we can solve now the value of a, b, and c. So from this equation, a is equal to 1, b that's equal to 10, and c is equal to 9. Then using quadratic formula to solve for the solutions of this quadratic equation, so substitute now the values of a, b, and c. So we have x equals negative b. So we have minus 10 plus minus, then square root of b squared. So we have 10 squared, then minus 4 times a is 1 times c is 9, then over 2 times a, so 2 times 1. Then simplify, so we have x equals negative 10, then plus minus. So this 10 squared, that's 100. Then negative 4 times 1, that's negative 4. And negative 4 times 9, negative 36. Then over this 2 times 1, that's 2. So we have now x equals negative 10, then plus minus the square root of 100 minus 36, square root of 64, then over 2. Then simplify, so we have x equals negative 10, then plus minus square root of 64, that's 8, then over 2. So we can separate this equation. So we have x equals negative 10 plus 8 over 2, and the other one, x equals negative 10 minus 8, then over 2. Then simplify, so we have x equals negative 10 plus 8. This one is negative 2, then over 2. So x now is equal to negative 2 divided by 2. This one is negative 1. And the other one, so x equals negative 10 and negative 8. That's negative 18, then over 2. So x now is equal to negative 18 divided by 2. That's negative 9. So these are the solutions of this quadratic equation. X equals negative 1 and x equals negative 9. Then for this given, so first we need to rewrite this quadratic equation in a standard form. So we have 2x squared minus 5x. So transpose this negative 3 becomes positive 3, then equals 0. So to find now the values of a, b, and c. So a that's positive 2, b that's negative 5, and c that's positive 3. Then substitute these values to this quadratic formula. So we have x equals negative b. So negative b is negative 5. Then plus minus square root of b squared. So we have negative 5 squared minus 4 times a is positive 2, and c is positive 3. Then over 2 times a, so 2 times 2. So we have now x equals, so negative, negative, that's positive, then plus minus. So this negative 5 squared, so negative 5 times negative 5, that's positive 25. Then negative 4 times 2, that's negative 8. And negative 8 times 3, negative 24. Then over this 2 times 2, that's 4. So we have now x equals 5 plus minus. So this 25 minus 24, that's 1. Then over 4. So we have now x equals 5, then plus minus square root of 1, that's 1, then over 4. Then we need to separate this equation. So we have x equals 5 plus 1 over 4. And the other one, x equals 5 minus 1, then over 4. So simplify. So x equals 5 plus 1. That's 6, then over 4. Then reduce. So 6 over 4 divisible by 2. 6 divided by 2, this one is 3. And 4 divided by 2, this one is 2. So x now is equal to 3 over 2. Then for this equation, so we have x equals 5 minus 1, that's 4. Then divide by 4. So x now is equal to 4 divided by 4, that's 1. So these are the solutions of this quadratic equation. X equals positive 3 over 2 and x equals positive 1.